up there, average salary that you did up there now, average employee salary as what? You're supposed to give it an alias now. You've forgotten. You've forgotten that you're supposed to give it an alias.
The alias is.
So this is the name you want to call a column now. So this clearly shows that you only copied and pasted the assignment when you were doing it. And where is this table stored now? Where is this stored? I shouldn't be telling you the next thing from here now. I said I want to know the average salary of each staff. So what are you doing now?
Average salary from what?
For each staff. What table is staff salary stored?
This is employees.
Okay. On this. Now, this is what we would have done. What we said wanted to do was, okay, continue. Let's first continue. Okay, so what the question was, give me the average salary of, sorry, I want to see the average, the number of staff that their salary is above average. Is the question clear?
No.
Eh? No. The first initial question, that's the initial question was, Dear Anthony, let me see, please show me all the staff whose salary is above average. You know what average is now? Average is sorry, what am I even saying? You know what average is, right?
Yes.
The overall divided by the count of salary of the number of staff, right? Addition of everything divided by the number of staff. So we want to now say, the question is saying, I want to see those staff that I'm paying, that their salary is high, above the average salary. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Is it good? So now for us to answer that question, if we were to be using the normal way, we would have first of all write this script, select average salary. We want to know, first of all, we'll now say, oh, this is the average salary. Now we cannot continue to say, oh yeah, the next question is, show me the staff whose salary is greater than 17,400 and 174,105. That's the next question. That's the next script you want to write now. Let me see how you are going to do that.
Doing the same
I want to see the salary. No, write it in a different lines, a different script. I want to see the names of staff that their salary is greater than this 174,105. I want to see the names of every staff, the names of staff whose salary and their salary, the name and their salary. Eh? Great, great. You are figuring it out. That's good. Or maybe because you remember from the other place. Okay. You can double tap on this thing here, on this script that the result of this script that you ran. Double tap on the results to copy. You can, no. That particular, you just click on the figure itself. Yeah, the figure. Right click. You can copy the value. You do not right click. Yeah, copy. Good. So paste it there. Good. Can you see now? So let's see. Can you see this now? You can see that everything is greater than that figure, right or wrong?
Right.
Good. So this is what we would have done. But subquery is saying that no need to do that. We are going to do everything at once. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I want you to copy the script from salary greater from the greater sign to the end of select. From the greater sign to the end of select. Yeah. Copy it and paste it on another line. Now, I want you to now paste this select, you put a bracket. Now paste the first select average into that place there.
The whole thing or just
Yes, the whole thing there. And close the bracket once you do that. Now run this. No, first of all, wait, hold on, so that you can see the difference. Run this select average again. Can you see? Now run what you want to run now. Okay. Can you see it now?
yeah.
Do you get it now?
Yes.
So this is what subquery is saying. Inside another statement, you are writing another thing inside it to get what you want. So instead of me to have followed this long journey, write this one first, this one automatically gives me. Do you understand? So let's go back to our slide. You understand what subquery is now? A little bit, I believe. Yo, let's go to our slide. Not this one, I think. Not this one. Yeah. So you see it now. A view is saved. That's what is explaining what subquery is now. A view is saved. Sorry. A view is saved. SQL query that acts like a virtual table. It simplifies complex queries and control data access. You remember when we did that one? It first of all gave us as a table, right? When we said the average came out as a table, right? So what this is also saying that when we do that, we are saving a temporary table inside what we are trying to run. Do you understand now?
Yeah.
That was why I said we should first of all run the average so that you can understand that when we now add it inside the script, it will give us the whole value. That we don't need to be running it one after the other or cramming the figure or copying the figure. We can put it inside that one. That's what subquery is. So what is the benefit of subquery? So subquery can be written in 3 locations. It can be written inside the select. It can be written inside the where, which is what we just did, right? It can also be written inside the from. Do you understand? So you know this one, we just said where it is greater than blah, blah, blah. So we can also do the same and say, in the select, select this from this. That one is more complex, right? We can also do it there, right? And then we can also do it in the from clause as well. So just take note of this. Subquery can be done in the where, subquery can be done in the select, and subquery can be done in the where. from. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. Just take note of that. You know how to do the where already. Let's see. So simplify complex joins. This helps us to simplify complex joins and calculation, like we just did a calculation now. Restrict user access to sensitive column. Reuse logic without duplicating code. Yeah, you can see that we can reuse it to change whatever we want to change without having to go back and start rewriting the script again. Do you understand what subqueries are now? They are also called nested queries. Do you understand? Because they are nested inside something else. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. So let's move on to the next one. What do you understand by next subquery, first of all, before we move on to the next one?
It's like a query written under a query to like make this thing instead of writing the whole thing separate, you can just put it together, put it in a bracket.
Okay, good. Good. So let's see. So what is index? Index and speeding up queries. What is index? When to use index? All these ones are just simple things I will just explain. So book index. So a database index is just like you say, how do I explain it now? Let's read what we have there. A database index is like a box index. It helps find data faster without scanning every row, right? Stored separately from the table, right? It's stored separately from the table. When to use index? Columns used in where, plus columns used in joins, columns used in order by, high cardinality columns. Let me just pause on that. So index type, primary, auto index, unique key. So there are sometimes like you just, instead of you, index are like primary keys that you just say automatically generate it for me. So once a new record is populating, automatically generate it for me. We did it in Power BI. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Index is just saying 1, 2, 3, 4, or from 0 to whatever number. That's what index is saying. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you get it? It's just
Yeah.
automatically giving a unique ID to every column. That's what it's doing. So we can create index using a particular function. It's already inbuilt in this thing in SQL. So you just need to say create index. When you are creating a table, that's when you use that from the beginning. Do you get?
Yeah.
So just all these ones are just for your knowledge that you have an idea of what index is. Don't forget to, I'm saying it so that you don't forget all these things. Let's move to the next slide so that you have an idea of what they are. Okay. Oh, wow, this is complex. Window function. It's complex, but it's interesting. Do I go to Windows function for you? I will just explain what Windows functions are. Windows function operates on a set of row. The window related to the current row, like group by, they don't reduce columns. It's complex. Don't worry, don't be afraid though. Okay. Let me see how to explain it to you. If time does not permit us, I'll just explain it in the next class for you. It's quite complex. Let's move to the next slide. I'm to see something. CTS. This one is also Windows function as well, with us and all that. But let's move to. I will explain all this in our next class. We'll move on to the next. I will just give you an overview of what it is. Okay. Move on to the next one. All these are advanced. I will stop in that. I think I will stop in just explaining the Windows function. Okay, I won't explain all this one. Go to the next one. Okay, yeah, this is where we want to go. Query optimization. So these are just some key tools that can help you optimize your query. When they say optimization, do you understand what optimization is?
So like
Do you know the word optimization, what it means? Okay.
Uh,
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I'm not sure.
It's an English. It's just an English word. What do you understand by optimization? When you say I'm optimizing my data, I'm optimizing my information, what does it mean? Optimizing is just a way of getting the best performance from whatever you are doing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes.
It's just how to get the best performance from whatever you are doing. That's just it. So he's saying that use index wisely, index where joins and order by columns. Avoid over indexing. That's what they are just trying to say here. Select specific columns. We said this earlier when we were using the other slide. So don't reduce the number of times you say select all. So when you are doing heavy calculations like count rows, all those things, you need to reduce the number of times you are doing calculations. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, filter early. So you don't want to be filtering say push where condition as early as possible. Filter in join, not after joins. So when you are doing your joins, you filter inside the join. You remember that the execution starts from the last select. So you want to first of all be filtering from the beginning before you now get to the main place you are going to. That might sound complex for you, but you know that, like we said, the execution plan, it starts from the joins before it gets to the select. So you want to reduce what you are joining first of all before you now say, oh, it out for me. When you are joining two table, you are joining customer table together, and you don't need some things in that customer table. For example, you say, oh, give me all the columns where salary is greater than this, and give me the customer location, right? So instead of you saying, give me location for locations that sample, instead of you saying you go and put the where. So this is saying basically saying put the location when you are doing the join, not outside of the join. Can we go back to SQL? Let me explain this one. Go to the previous question you did, the last one you did here, up here. Scroll up here. So we are saying that in that join, when you are doing this join, you see where you have the join, that is where they say we should do the filter, not after this join. Do you understand? Inside this join, that is where we should do the filter, not after it. Is it clear? So just know that as a principle, it is advisable to do joins. It is advisable to filter inside the joins, not after the joins. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one. So, no, hold on. I think I'm not done there. Uh, why did it? There's something there. Yeah. So avoid functions on index. No need this one. Prefer joins over subqueries because subqueries delays. It takes time to load. So it's advisable to use joins instead of what? Subqueries. But you know what subqueries are? You know what joins are? You know the SQL commands. You know how to select. You know how to use all the joins. These are key things every data analyst should know. What would you rate yourself as user? Now,
Huh?
what will you rate yourself? What will you rate yourself as an SQL user?
Uh,
Out of 10, what would you rate yourself? Yeah?
6.
6? You have confidence. So, okay, no problem. We will get to test that when we give you the next, when I give you the next assignment, right? The next assignment would carry subqueries where you have to try subqueries. I will advise you, like I always advise you, don't over rely on what they call it, on AI. If you don't know it, it becomes a problem. But I like how far you've gone. It shows that you clearly understand SQL well. Am I right or wrong?
All right.
Yeah?
Right.
Hello, Anthony.
Huh?
Okay. So it looks like you even enjoy SQL more than Power BI. Do you enjoy SQL more than Power BI?
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that already. So maybe that's it. Let's go to SQL. Let me just teach you one thing there, and then we'll call it a wrap. And then tomorrow on Tuesday, I'll send you your assignment, right, very soon, maybe tomorrow morning at best. I'll send it to you, and you are expected to submit it on Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, we'll call it a wrap on SQL. On Saturday, we'll revisit everything. Okay, unless Tutor Grace is coming on Wednesday, right? Unless that she's not coming, I will take over and finish up SQL, wrap up SQL again from the beginning to the end for you again. After that, we go back on Saturday, we go to Excel again to do a touch on Excel. After that, I don't need to go back to Power BI again because to great Grace has done that already. Then on Sunday, we would you will get your capstone project that you have to work on from start to finish. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You will tell me the way you are going to do the capstone project is I've taught you how to get it. Have I taught you how to get data online?
No.
Okay, so go to your Google Chrome now and go to Kaggle. Search Kaggle. Kaggle.
Maybe this
No,
is
no, no, no. Kaggle. Kaggle, not Kaggle. Kaggle. Yeah. So you can get data set from Kaggle. You can get data set from WHO. You can get data set from so this is not Kaggle. I don't think that's the first. That's not it though. Use Google instead of Google Yahoo Mail. Use Google. So just type in Google in your search bar so that it can take you straight to Google. No, 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 no. From your search bar itself, not this one. Google. Yeah. No, 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 this one is taking you to download Chrome. This is not Chrome. This is Chrome now. This yeah is yeah better. So type in cargo here now. So you can sign in or register. So cargo is a place where people come in to say, oh, as data analyst that you are now, you can come there and you have done a project. All these projects you have done, you can come here and upload them. Do you understand?
yeah.
You can come here and upload them for people to see what you have done. You can see, you see a lot of people's, you can search for any type of data here. So whatever piques your interest, what kind of analysis, what do you think? What do you want to analyze? What do you like to analyze? What kind of projects do you like to do? Is it on e-commerce? Is it on climate? Is it on food? Is it on agriculture? what do you want to analyze? What kind of project do you think? Or school exams? What do you want? What do you tell me one?
Mm, e-commerce.
What e-commerce? Oh, because you have been doing e-commerce all this while. You will not do e-commerce in your capstone project too. So in that search bar, type in e-commerce. And you see, there are so many data you can download. Look for the data. This person actually used. You see what the person used. The person will document, oh, this is how I did it. This is how I did it. This is how I did it. That's the process. You see, the even the data will be stored around somewhere in the corner here. Look at data cleaning. How the person, there is something called documenting your process. So if you see by the right hand corner, you can see importing needed library. This person actually used Python, do you understand, to do this analysis. So you are not using Python, you are using Excel and all that. So I want you to go to, let me see if I can, it has been a while I used Kaggle. Just search for Match Solomon. Maybe a long time I used it. Search in the search bar, search for Match Solomon.
Double T.
Yes. I don't know which one is my own now. Here's a problem. I will show in the picture. Okay, check this 96. I don't know if this is me, but I don't think so. Definitely don't think so. Oh, I think this is it too. Wow, this is it. Yeah. So you can see data sets. Go to data sets. Are you sure this is me? I don't even know. Oh, I don't think so, but this is fitness data, but it looks like me, but I'm not sure. So click on that. You can see. Look at the where I got the data from. Look at the data that are available. I don't think this is me though, but you can see. So I want you to search, go and search for that e-commerce again. Look at e-commerce sales data. Click on e-commerce sales data. Yeah. Can you see? You can see different type of data. So wait, just follow around and scroll down. You begin to see what people used. Scroll down. Brazil e-commerce data set, insights, consumer behavior, marketplace. Do you understand? Fraud detection, right? Different kind of data that people have done. So look at supermarket sales data. So which one do you want to go for? Look at this. You go for this e-commerce sales data set first. Scroll to down. Scroll down. You can see all the data by the side here. You can see Amazon sales report, CSV, expense, international sales report. All the data are there. So you now begin to download them one after the other as you understand. That's just it there. You can also get data from WHO. So you can search WHO again. All these ones are no, you won't search here. WHO is another website to get data from. Just click on the or yeah. World Health Organization. Yeah, just click on World Health Organization. That's the first one there. So you see data, right on top there. No, just a hand, good. Can you see it? Tells you data hub. Look at data hub here. Can you see it? Can scroll down. So you can now begin to see which data do you need. You can get it from there as well. You can also go to FAO. FAO is another place to store to get data. Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO. So if you want to analyze on food, you can also go there to get the. Yes, it now. Can you see? Scroll down. Scroll down. Oh, I think it has gone too much. Oh, you can see different kind of topics, different kind of scroll back, please. Just gently. Let's see statistics. Let's click on statistics first. Coming. Data collection, data dissemination. Let's see data dissemination. It's been a while I use all this portal. Scroll down. Can you see different kind of data? Can you see economies, social rural development, sustainable development goals, early warning, emergency resilience, blah blah blah. All these are all here, right? You can now come here and download them. You can also go to US climate data storage where that's where you see data on climate. So when you are doing your capstone project, you will go and identify what sector do you want to work in. Do you understand? Do you want to work on? When you do that, you will now come and look for how to download data. This was, what we talked about external data source and internal. The primary data is your own data that you generated, maybe your company generated. Why external data is data that you got from outside that is generated by other people. So all these ones are external data. Is that clear? So when you start your capsule project, you will go and source for. You will tell us, oh, this is the sector I want to work on. Oh, right? It has to be different from what we've been doing in class. You pick that, you will start and finish the whole project on your own. Do you understand? You will explain to us, why did I pick this project? What do I want to do? This is how I'm going to do it. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So see you on Wednesday. I'm going to share the assignment on Monday. Take care.